The 2021 Cornhusker State Games Female Athlete of the Year is Carol Frost.
When you hear the last name Frost in Nebraska, you think of Nebraska football coach and former quarterback Scott Frost. But the Frost athlete that has achieved the most in the state is his mother, Carol. The Cornhusker State Games named Carol, who is 76 years old, the Female Athlete of the Year after her shot put and discus throws at the games this summer set national records.
I hold the national record for the shot and discus and javelin for 65, for 70, and now for 75.
Carol's path has been pretty remarkable so far, so let's take a trip down memory lane. In high school in Cedar Rapids, Nebraska, the only sports for girls were basketball and softball. A teacher at the school noticed there was quite a bit of talent for another sport.
And he decided that he would start a track team, which was unheard of at that point.
A few of the athletes went to the Junior National Olympic Games in Los Angeles, California, a long trip from Nebraska. Carol competed in the hurdles and half mile. She didn't do so well, but would go on to finish second in both the shot and discus.
And so from that point on, I knew that I was going to be a thrower. There, that's my best one for the day.
She then went to the University of Nebraska. There was no Title IX in place, which means Nebraska didn't have any athletic teams for women. To continue throwing, Carol had to throw on her own and was sponsored by an amateur athletic union club.
I went through 4 years at the University of Nebraska and never once threw off of a shot or discus circle for the University of Nebraska because women weren't allowed.
She says she would throw off tractor and combine platforms at the state fairgrounds and would run in the pig barn in the winter. Her first international trip came in 1965. She went on to win the discus and finished 4th in shot and 6th in javelin. She was then on the national team and was just getting started.
Won the nationals in 65, 66, 67, went to Winnipeg, Canada, and won the Pan Am gold medal in the discus.
On top of that, she competed in the 1968 Olympic Games in Mexico City. In 1976, she put her coaching cap on, returning to UNL to coach cross country and track and field.
My first team, we had about 4 or 5 kids is all. 2 people got $250 scholarships, that was it. And by the time we left, 4 years later, Title IX had started to take effect. I was able to give full ride scholarships. We had won the Big 8 indoor, we won the Big 8 outdoor, and finished second in the nation indoors.
She coached high school football with her husband Larry for many years. Then, a little over 10 years ago, she got back to throwing.
When I turned 65, I started looking at some of the records for nationals and even worlds and thought, you know what, I'm still in decent shape. I think I could do that.
She's been breaking record after record. At age 70, she competed at the World Masters in Lyon, France.
Made a trip out of it, went to Paris, went to Normandy, went to Venice, went to Rome, did all the good things. And in between all of that, I won the discus, I won the javelin, and I lost by 3 centimeters to an Austrian in the shot.
Not forgetting that one.
No, I'm not forgetting that one.
She says she's been able to continue throwing because of her commitment to staying in shape year-round.
I ride my bike, I do the elliptic, I lift weights, walk my dog 5 miles a day, so it's just a commitment to being healthy.
So what does she have her eyes on now?
I would love to go back to a world championship and see what I can do.
Of course, I had to ask, who has a better arm, Mom or Scott?
Well, he can certainly throw it further than I can, but I'll take him on in a free throw contest any day.
For Positively the Heartland, I'm Zach Williamson.
Congratulations to the 2021 Cornhusker State Games Female Athlete of the Year, Carol Frost.